And we're live. What time is it? 12:01. I'm 1 minute late today, which is so good compared to other times. Welcome to another episode of Cookin It With Ayydé. Today, I'm going to be making a lemon pepper wings that are supposed to be way better than Wingstop with my boy, Elhae. And I kind of cheated because I got a deep fryer, and I know he probably didn't get one. But let's bring him in here. Elhae, what's
Yeah,
up? How are
you're
you?
cheating. You're cheating. I
I'm
know
cheating.
anything about the deep fryer.
I did. I had to. You know why? Because I don't know why. because because I was like, look, I'm a perfectionist and I need this to come out proper. Like I love
Yeah,
wings. So
well,
I love that you chose lemon pepper wings. Those are some of my favorite wings on the planet. But I was like,
mm,
if I'm gonna do this, I want you to do it right. I do want to say this too, though. I had bought a thermometer from Amazon, but it wasn't going to get here till Monday because I wanted to do it in a pot like
thermometers? Oh, you was like going. You were trying to go
professional.
in.
Gotta be professional. Listen, this is why because it's kind of hard. It's kind of tricky, as you've already learned. Because I know that you already started to preheat your oil. It's kind of hard to
Right.
get that oil at the right spot, and I know that we need it at 350. So I'm gonna go ahead and cheat real quick. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna start this, and we're gonna get that at 350.
See,
Let's
so
get
this could go way bad for me, but for you, you be on point. But I might be going takeout today.
it's not no listen, this could go both ways for both of us because I've never used a deep fryer before. So this could backfire on me.
Okay, got it.
It could. So I know that you have your chicken ready. You pre-washed it, like I pre-washed my chicken. I had to cut them because they weren't cut. And I personally love just like the wing part, the flaps. And I left the little like the corner, the little this part. I left it on there because I like it.
I'm
You
a,
don't like
I'm a,
it?
I'm a drum guy. I'm not a flat guy, but
Oh man.
we can agree to disagree.
Well, that's good because then you can have the drums and I can have just the flapper and then we won't be fighting over it.
The flapper.
All
The
right,
flapper.
the flapper. So here I have my chicken ready that I rinsed and cleaned already. And I like to clean my chicken with lemon, actually with lemon juice. That's how I clean my chicken. Everybody
Wow.
cleans it differently. And I did find some like little feathers and I don't want no hairy chicken. So I make sure I pluck those out. Is yours good?
I think mine is straight, but now you got me worried.
You revising it one more time?
Going through now, I'm trying to like find a feather. Like, what the hell?
Okay, I'm good. Should be
Good.
all
All
right.
right, cool. So the first step is, do you have your all-purpose flour?
I do, and it's measured 1 cup.
Oh, nice. Look at
Yeah,
that. I
I
have
did
1 cup measured here. Do you have a bowl where you could put your 1 cup?
that. Yeah.
I should have had that.
It's okay.
This works.
Cool. So we're just throwing that in there, or what?
No, don't throw it in there. Just hold on. Okay. Do you have, okay, so on your cutting board, that's what you're going to use to put your coated wings. So once you coat them, you can put them on here. You have a cutting board ready. I see it. So you're going to get your first little wing or drumlet, whatever it is, and just lay it on that flour. Now, from what I saw is that you don't want to like over flour this. So it's just that it's coated, like a thin coating. And I'm going to
Right.
dab it
So
off.
should I dump my cup in the bowl that's here?
Yes, your cup of flour, put it in a bowl.
Okay. And we're just gonna coat the drum, right?
Coat the drum just lightly. You don't want it too thick.
Got
And then
it.
when you cook, boom! I see you throwing that chicken. And then put it on your cutting board whenever you feel that it's coated enough. And you're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going through all of our wings like that. I'm doing
Cool.
one at a time
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
I'm
sure that.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do whatever you do.
All right, good. I kind of dust it off a little bit
Uh-huh.
just to get rid of the excess flour.
Got it.
Just dip them babies in there, make them roll around. That.
There's a lot of meat on this one. Jesus.
It's a fatty.
Yeah, it's a fatty.
Where are you at right now, LA?
I'm in Atlanta.
Ooh,
You always been to LA, or
I'm always in LA, especially for the last year.
is that where you born?
Yeah, I'm from Long Beach, from the
Okay.
LBC, which
Okay.
is what, depending on traffic, really, it could be.
Is there so much drama in the
Oh,
LBC?
yes, it's kind of hard being AYYDE, but I somehow
Hey, okay.
in this flower like every single day.
Rap career on the way.
You should have done that. See what you did. You got it.
I feel like you've done that before.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Okay. That's
Maybe
what
not publicly, but if you're my friend and you're around me, you know I switch it up.
Got it.
One day I'm gonna switch it up right in front of Snoop. See how he feels about my impromptu lyrics.
He'll probably just look at you like, what is happening right now?
Like, nah, this ain't it. I did not ask you for this.
Right.
Okay, how many do you have done already?
I got 4 so far.
Okay, I have 7.
Okay, we moving fast.
We moving quick. Oh shoot!
Did we not season it?
We forgot to season it.
That's what I thought.
I was like, wait, there's no season on this right now. This is
Oh
a
my
train
God.
wreck.
Okay, wait.
Hey, if you're watching this, do not follow our instructions.
Not follow our instructions. We missed a very crucial piece. Actually, I think we're still going to be okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to backtrack. Do you have your salt and your pepper? Damn it.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
really want to put these wings through some hot water and then take all the.
Dude, let's do it. Let's do it.
No,
Let's start over.
no. Let's
No?
not because then I feel like they're gonna be too wet and the water is gonna make the oil split. We're good. We're gonna recover. Do you have salt and pepper?
Yeah, so I measured out everything on like the teaspoons and everything.
Perfect. Then drop that in that flour. Whoops. And mix that around.
Okay. In the flour bowl?
Yep, in the flour bowl. The lemon pepper seasoning comes afterwards. That's why I feel like we'll be fine. I'm gonna re-dump some of these in there.
Okay.
Never mind. Actually, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Okay.
Because all it's doing is picking up a lot of flour, and I think we'll be fine with the lemon pepper afterwards. So just finish doing the rest of yours. See,
Okay.
That's where it backfired on me because I already had like 7 done, and you only had 4. So.
Well, now I have 6 done, so I'm right there with you now.
Oh, we're good. We're gonna be fine.
So don't put these back in there with the seasoning.
No, don't. Just keep going with whatever you have left.
Okay, gotcha.
This is what they're gonna look like, y'all. They look real white right now. We need them to get brown. Okay. See, that's what happens when I start rapping.
Just not paying. We're not paying attention at all.
A mess. See, white. And I'm gonna need you if you feel like I'm doing something wrong to go ahead and speak up and correct me.
No, I wasn't thinking either. I don't cook every day like that. So I mean, I definitely wasn't thinking.
How do you feed yourself then? Are you like going and buying takeout every day?
I maybe cook maybe 2 or 3 times a week and then taking out for the rest of the day.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. At least you got 2 to 3 days versus 0 days.
Right.
What do you typically make for yourself?
Spaghetti, curry, just like easy shit.
Have you made wings before?
Actually, no, not here. No, no.
So this is your first time. This is my first time making wings. We already messed up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't mess up because I'm not accustomed to making them like that. So I mean, I'll just blame it on that for now.
You know what? You can blame it on me. I'll take the blame because really, I should have. I should have known better. I should have known better. I was rapping and I messed us up. I have, I have all of mine done. Let me know when you are ready.
Okay, gotcha.
Can you do me a favor too? Can you pop your oven at 350?
Pop it. What do you mean? Oh, oven. Yeah, for sure. Gotcha.
350.
I don't know why I was thinking.
You want me to sock my oven? What do you mean, pop?
I was thinking stove for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. My bad. Okay. My bad. It's the pepper. Okay. Washing my hands right now.
You're good.
So how are we gonna get this back on track, Ayydé?
Okay, your oil is ready. Your wings are ready.
I hope so.
You think it's ready? You looking at that oil a little bit like with some
I had to turn it up a little bit. I was like, I hope it's ready. I mean, we're gonna cross our fingers.
We're gonna cross our fingers. It's okay. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get my little basket here, my little cheating basket for my deep fryer.
Yeah, I should have just went ahead and bought one of those as well. I don't know what I was.
You know
thinking.
what? It was surprisingly only like $40 at Target.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, damn.
All right. So I have. Hold on. Okay, I have some wings in there.
How we
Okay.
looking? How we looking?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you. Do you have tongs?
I do.
Okay, so you want to drop your first one in there. Grab it with them tongs and
Please work.
I don't know if my oil is hot enough. It said it was.
Okay, it's
going?
Yeah. Okay.
I think you could do some more. How many more fit in there?
Maybe about 3 or 4 more.
Okay, put those all in there.
Oh my God.
They popping.
Yeah. No, I'm trying not to get popped.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. But see, the thing is that once you get a little bit burned in the kitchen, that's when you know you're a professional.
Yeah, you going up in the ranks, huh?
That's how it works. You got to have a little bit of burn marks, so you know it's real.
And war wounds.
Exactly. These are my scars right here. Look what I've been through.
So, when do these come into play?
We're gonna use these for. We're gonna add zest, and we're gonna use these for zest, and we're gonna add half a lemon. I think half a lemon to the butter. So once we, Alexa, set alarm for 5 minutes.
Thanks, Alexa.
Okay, thank you. Stop.
She said, I've been waiting all day to talk to you.
She always does this. I ask her for one thing and she goes off. And I appreciate her. Alexa's like my homie, but it's like sometimes I'm like, girl, I didn't ask you for all this. I just asked.
You finally need me.
I've been needing you to need me. Super needy. I'm gonna read some of these comments in here. Jared White says, LA, what up, bro? The new single is dope. Can't wait for Aura season. And okay, they up in here. Separated is out. You dropped that, and you dropped the visual. You dropped a visual for it. We're gonna talk music. We're gonna talk about project coming. I'm gonna get all that juice out of here, you guys. So just give me a second. We're gonna get into that. We gotta focus on the wings first. So
Yeah.
we don't burn them. We really focus on these. Let's see. Matthew says, wow, he's really doing it. Make them babies. Roll them around. Oh, no. Somebody said, oh, no seasoning. Well, KFC it is.
Exactly.
Wow. Matthew Lester says, Long Beach in the house. There we go. We got a little bit of everything in here.
We're going to try to recover this thing, though, so we don't have to go take out.
It's not a try. I promise you, we got this. This is gonna be just fine. We're good. These are
Trusting you.
super sizzling right now. How are yours? Hot.
Let's what? You just kind of like just roll them around or what?
No, you can leave them. I think they're fine. They're completely covered in there. So we're gonna wait for 5 minutes. Whenever Alexa tells us our time is up, and we're gonna take them out. Do you have something to put them in the oven? Like a cookie sheet?
I got
Maybe?
foil.
That's fine, but do you have a cookie sheet to put the foil over or a pan, something that you can put in the oven?
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I got a pizza pan.
You got a what?
That'll work though, right?
That will work. You should line it up with some foil if you can to save you from the cleaning process.
I can do that.
I just did mine.
So we're just gonna put these in the oven afterwards, or?
Yes, so we're gonna put them in the oven at 350 while it's not for that long. While we melt the butter and we get the other seasoning, the lemon pepper seasoning.
Okie dokie.
And get that right. We got about a minute left.
Cool. You still got a lot of chicken left?
Yeah, I still have a lot of chicken. I'm gonna put it in there after this, after we pop these out. The thing with the deep fryer is that they tell you to lay out the basket so everything has its own space. That's why I asked you too, like how much space do you have? You want to have them in proper space so they're not all over each other.
How many did you put in?
I put about 4 or 5, not too many.
Okay, so we're in the same field.
We're good. We're gonna be fine. Let's see. I will tell you something about this deep fryer. No joke. It took 4 quarts to get it to the max line. At 3, it was in between like the minimum line and the max of oil. So I wanted it at the max, and I did 4 quarts of oil, of canola oil.
Yeah, I had to put a lot in my pot as well. I think I put like 1.5 in there.
I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this oil? Like, do you keep it in this deep fryer? Like,
I called my mom. I was like, "You can't dump this down the sink, right?" She's like,
no. No. You know what? I'm happy that you at least had the thought to call your mom and ask, because a lot of people don't even bother and just throw it. It clogs up your pipes.
Right.
Crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna turn mine off. Can you grab one of your chickens, like pop one little wing out, see what it looks like? Oh, that's really cool. Jared White says, I did a college assignment for LA's career journey in music. Thus far, I got the LA Film Recording School, getting my Associates of Science in Music Production. I got 100 on it. That's really awesome.
What did he say? I'm sorry, this pan is really hot and loud.
Jared White. Alexa, stop. Listen.
How's this look, Ayydé?
Let me see it. Bring it closer. Does it look golden brown to you? No? Leave it in there. Leave it. Grab another one. Let's check another one. That one's definitely not ready.
Okay, what did Jared say? I'm sorry.
Jared said that he did a college assignment about your careers thus far.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so let me look at mine. This thing is loud. Oh my God, I'm scared. It's making all these popping noises. Like, at what point does it cool down? Do you want me to show? I'm gonna show you my chicken. Let's see what this chicken looks like.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
See, this is a nicely. This one was one that got the seasoning.
Oh, see, that one looks good. Mine is over here struggling.
You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna. Yeah, the ones that didn't get seasoning look sad. They really do look sad.
If I was in LA right now, I'd probably just go to In-N-Out after this.
No, you're not. You wouldn't go to In-N-Out. You would stay here and eat your wings. I'm gonna put these back for like 2 more minutes.
No, yours looks great. I'm just talking about mine.
You know why they look extra pale? Because they didn't get seasoning.
Okay, should I just throw these on the on a plate now or something?
No, we're gonna wait. We're gonna give them 3 more minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna give them 3 more minutes, and they should be fine.
Ooh.
you look scared. You look scared about these wings, Elhae. You keep
No,
looking
I'm just like,
at me, I don't
I feel
know.
like I'm making my ancestors not proud of me right now with this non-seasoning.
How did we miss the most important part? Like, we're gonna have some bland ass chicken.
Yo, my ancestors is looking down on me right now. Like, what are you doing, bro?
They're like, this ain't it. This ain't it. They're like, please go back to the studio. Go to the studio.
Yeah, no, this isn't it for you, bro. Just go back. Make a song.
Okay, I'm gonna take mine out. You can start taking yours out too.
Okay.
You can put them on that
On the pan.
on the pan, yeah, to put them in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah, that really gave them a different brown. And I'm
Okay.
gonna.
It doesn't look too bad, actually. I'm actually not
Not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm gonna put in the rest of my wings as well into the fryer.
Okay. So with these wings, we're not doing anything else to them. Like, we're not seasoning them or nothing like that.
you're
We're just throwing in.
So if you want to, you can dump the rest of them in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna dump mine in here. That stuff is hot. And now I'm gonna put the ones that we took out in the oven. Oh,
Okay.
see, this is my Mexican
How
ass.
long in the oven for, Ayydé?
We're just gonna have it on as long as we are making the sauce, which shouldn't be too long. You know, you're gonna laugh at me. So I use my oven as storage. So I have my cast irons in there, and I forgot about that. So I heated up my oven with cast irons in there.
No, I think people do that though. I think that's not like a.
Yeah, these things are hot. Okay. Good. Then you can relate. You understand what I'm going through right now.
Yeah, I might just throw some shoes in there next time. Create some space in the house.
You know what's really sad is that when I was a little girl one time, I hand washed my jeans. Those are my favorite jeans that I never took off, and I wanted to wear them, but it was only that one pair of jeans that I needed to wash. So I hand washed them, and then I wanted to dry them. You know what I did?
What did you do?
I put them in the oven. I put my jeans in the oven to dry them.
Why?
Because I was young and I didn't know any better, and I thought that the heat would dry up my jeans. In all fairness, I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, so whatever. You live and you learn.
Yeah,
The racks ended up burning a hole through my jeans. So sad. Pop those in the oven.
Poppy's in the oven, right?
Yep.
And just leave them in there.
All right, now Herb Baker is in here really questioning why we don't have seasoning. Now, don't get it twisted. Not all of our wings went in bland. Only about half of our wings did because we forgot to put the salt and the pepper in the all-purpose flour, but we realized it about halfway through. So then we threw the salt and the black pepper in there, and we finished coating the rest of our wings with that, and it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get our butter now.
It'll be fine.
We're fine. We're gonna recover. Do you have your butter? I have about a whole cup. I'm not a whole cup. A butter stick and a half.
Salted butter, right? Oh God. Okay. So, how much?
1.5 butter sticks. So 1 whole and a half of a butter stick.
Damn, that's a lot of butter.
I know. Do you have about do you have a little bowl you could put it in so we could put it in the microwave?
Yeah. I got you. I just gotta cut this thing in half now. All right, here we go. Got it. I would not be a good chef at all.
Oh, you are. You're doing great. It's okay. Boom, that works.
Yeah, this will have to work.
We ain't got nothing else.
Okay, so dumping the butter in.
Boom.
And one more, right?
Yep.
My hands are clean, so
You're good. You're the one that's gonna eat all this, so am I, so whatever. Let's put it in there for 1.5 minutes.
got it.
So that's melting down. Do you have your lemon pepper seasoning already?
It's 2 teaspoons, right?
I did, to be honest, 3 tablespoons of lemon pepper.
3 tablespoons?
3 tablespoons, not teaspoons. Teaspoons are really small.
Got it. Oh yeah, you trying to go in.
Uh-huh. That's why I told you we're gonna recover. We're gonna be fine.
Okay. 3 tablespoons, right?
3 tablespoons.
Okay.
Tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I added a little bit. I added 1 tablespoon of garlic salt and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You don't have to do that. That's just what I did because I wanted to add some extra to it. I don't really know if I'm supposed to do all that. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, you stepping outside the bounds.
I am.
But it's good to do that every now and then. I don't have any garlic salt, but it's all good.
I'm gonna move around my wings. I'm flipping the ones that are frying. If you want to move those around.
In the pot that I have, or
Yeah, just give them a little move so they're not on just laying on the same side. And I'm gonna pop those back in for about 2 more minutes.
those.
And our butter should be melted.
Yeah. I think mine exploded in my microwave.
No way. Let me see
My microwave.
what happened.
Jesus.
Laura Lopez says, "What cholesterol?"
I'm so sorry, microwave. Jesus. Take care of that later.
Melted?
Yeah, it's definitely melted.
Check your wings that are in that fryer. How are they looking?
Let's see. They're getting there.
They need a little bit more time?
Say again?
They need a little bit more time?
Yeah, just a little bit more. I think we'll be good.
Okay. Leave those in there. I'm going to add these to my ones that are in the oven really quick.
Okay.
Where's my glove so I don't burn my hands? I'm a fan of the deep fryer. I will tell you this.
Yeah, I know. You're like zooming past. I gotta give me a deep fryer. I need an air fryer too.
Okay, I'm gonna get one of those today too. I haven't tried them yet. Let me show y'all my little wings real quick.
I should have had like some wine or like a beer or something.
You don't have anything?
That's what I usually do when I'm cooking is drinking.
I just have straight Hennessy, tequila, a lot of wine.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely have like straight things. But do I want to do that right now? I'm not really sure.
We don't.
Your wings look great.
My wings have a better tan than I do. I'm actually really jealous about it. You got your butter?
Yeah, I got it, right?
All right, great. So in that butter, now you're gonna add your seasoning, your lemon pepper seasoning.
Okay, okay.
All of that in there. And then get your half a lemon. Put half a lemon and get the juice.
Squeeze that in.
And squeeze that in there. Now, if you squeeze it over your hands like this, if you don't have one of these to catch your seeds, you'll be able to, you use your fingers and squeeze it like this. So it catches the seeds.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to have seeds in there. You don't want that. And then give that a swirl. There's a lot of butter. So this is what it would look like.
Okie dokie.
Boom.
I'm doing this the ghetto way.
The ghetto way. You gotta improvise. As long as you're getting it done, that's all that matters.
I think my chicken might be ready at this point. So I just pull
Pull them out and put them in the tray with the rest of them.
Does it matter that more have been in there longer or no?
No, it's okay. If you think they're done, they'll be fine. The oven just keeps them warm, really.
Got it.
I'm gonna try this.
Feel like I'm doing something right now, Ayydé.
Oh, I'm so excited. I just tried this sauce. Bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yeah, this is
They're looking good?
This is a breakthrough moment for me.
We should open up our own wing joint.
Yeah, no, you might have started something. All right, so pop these back in, right?
Yeah, pop them back in. It's gonna be really quick. It's not gonna be even that long.
Okay.
We're gonna have like 2 minutes in there.
All right. So, wing sauce.
Wing sauce is ready. Do you have a bowl like this?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying
Do you
attention.
have like a big bowl?
I don't have a bowl like that.
Do you have another pot that you can maybe use?
I mean, I can clean this out and use this.
What is that? Where the chicken was? Yeah, clean that out real quick.
Okay.
You guys, I'm not lying. This sauce right here. So again, I used. I'm gonna eat this. I used 3 tablespoons of lemon pepper, and then I added 1 tablespoon of garlic sauce and about a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and we added half a lemon juice in here and 1.5 butter sticks. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to make up for the fact that half our chicken wings didn't get coated with salt and pepper, but that's okay because the salt and the pepper from the lemon pepper seasoning is going to catch up to it.
Recovery.
Recovery. Okay. Now you can grab your wings. I'm grabbing mine out of the oven.
Okay. Are we done with the oil?
Oh yeah, we're done with the oil. You can turn that bad boy off.
Okie dokie.
So put this down so I don't burn myself. Now you're gonna grab your wings.
Okay.
I kind of just want to drizzle them, but okay. Get as many as you can in that bowl that fit comfortably.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm going all strong.
We really should have bigger bowls in this, like the big stainless steel ones, but
Yeah.
we don't. So we're gonna just do it this way. I'm just drizzling with my spoon this sauce, this lemon pepper butter sauce over my wings.
Uh-huh.
And what you're gonna take, do you have something to zest your lemon?
No, like that's the
It's okay, you don't have to do it. This was just a suggestion to throw some lemon zest in there. A little extra.
So just drizzle this all over it, you said?
Yeah, drizzle it. This is what mine looked like. It's not that much. I did like 2 spoons. And then kind of just shake it up. Wow! I lost the chicken wing!
Oh no. that scream though. I was like, what's going on?
No! There's lemon pepper sauce. This is the wing that escaped.
Oh no.
This wing said, "Nah, fam, you are not tossing me anywhere." This is a corner. We're gonna put it in here. Whoops. Oh my! Did I get it on my screen? Hilarious. This is why you need to have a bigger bowl. Maybe just mix it, swirl it, so you don't have the same mistake happen to you. Man, see, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take one of these out. That would happen to me.
All right, cool.
Mmm.
And you just kind of just mix, or what do you?
Move it around. Just mix them. Have them take a bath in this lemon butter pepper sauce. Okay, I'm gonna start taking some out and plating them. Wow, I really just threw my wing into my screen. That's basically what happened.
That's pretty
Getting
funny.
really bold. Now I'm dropping the rest of it in here with the rest of these. And I feel like this wing right here could use some more.
I'm actually not mad at the way mine's looking right now.
Are they looking amazing?
I think, like I told you earlier, breakthrough. You know,
Breakthrough moment right here.
yeah, this looks legit.
Okay, so I'm moving mine around. I'm gonna do
Nice, like brownish.
They look delicious.
Can't get you like HD, but you know,
No,
it
they
looks
look
alright.
good.
It's not bad.
They look good. Okay. This is hot. I'm gonna start plating mine.
I told Stephanie that I was gonna bring wing sauce along with it.
I couldn't find Texas Pete, so I only found Red Hot.
Oh, this is Red Hot. We
Oh,
got
perfect.
the same one.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got the same one.
So what are you
just-
adding it to it, or what are you doing with it?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe just like add it. Maybe just do a sauce just on the side and just see how it tastes. I don't know.
Oh, do it on the side.
Are you already eating?
No, I'm plating.
Oh, see, we don't do that here. We just eat
Are you just gonna eat it straight off the tray?
out of the bowl.
Straight out of the bowl. Perfect. I love it. It's okay. I'm gonna need to take a picture, obviously.
Yeah, let me be the judge of this. Let me see how these.
I am so excited. I can't wait. I love wings. I love wings. Okay, where is my mitt?
Okay, so I have it on the side.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
I'm waiting.
Wait for me. We gotta do this together at the same time. Let's see. I'm gonna give me some ranch.
Ooh,
Ooh, you got the ranch. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Some ranch in here.
Crab ranch. Ooh,
Matter of fact,
yeah.
more. Can't be skimpy with the ranch like at restaurants. Maybe mashed. All right. I'm excited for this taste test.
It could be really good or it could be really bad.
No, I don't think it's going to be bad at all.
Nah, it looks great.
I got my lemonade because I need to wash this down. Let me give you some napkins. So I'm going to need it. All right, let's see. What do we have here?
Ready?
You ready for the taste test? Let's see.
Yeah, let's do
Here's
it.
what my little chicken wing looking like. I'm going to dip it. Hot. Mmm. Yo. How are yours?
Pretty fire.
These are so good.
Kind of lie.
They're hot.
Perfect. Yeah, nah.
Yo, what did we just start?
A restaurant.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Elhae and Ayydé.
Right.
Let's do it. Yo. This is so fire.
Big facts.
I hate eating on camera.
Yeah, me too, but yeah, it's fire.
You don't even understand how excited I am right now.
Woo! Okay. You making these again off camera.
How it started, like this. How it's going. Look at my little wing. I destroyed this wing. All right, Elhae. That is delicious. I'm cleaning up this lemon pepper that got thrown when my wing flew out of my bowl. But we do want to get into some music. I want to get to talk about your journey, of course. We have some fans in here watching. This is really awesome. I really love that Jared said that he did a project in college about your career, your music career, which is absolutely amazing. They did bring up the fact that you have the single out and music video for Separated out right now. Tell me how that process was, especially during a time, of a pandemic. Like, how did you find inspiration to release the single Separated?
I'm sorry.
So chicken wings.
Okay. So
Fine.
I finished the album, and after I finished it, I just kind of was like scanning through with my creative director, Woo. What songs do we kind of like? What can we see? Like what visually we can see that would be like something really cool to shoot, and then also like give fans like something that they know me for, but maybe like with a modern, like more modern twist. Because I've been doing this for a while now, so a lot of the people that follow me have been following me since the first Aura, which is like the project that kind of gave me my platform to begin with. So I really wanted to take it back to that kind of sound, but more evolved 2021 version of that, because Aura came out in 2015, so that was a while ago. So just trying to figure out what a 2021 sound would sound like, not jeopardizing the sound that they know me for, but at the same time trying to give something new and innovative that's people would dig. So Separated, this was one of those ones we came to on the project and was like, this would be a really good like reintroduction almost to like the sound and me as an artist, and finding a visual. My dog is like smelling.
He's like, come on, give me some wings.
See.
Oh, what's his name?
This is Mars.
Mars. Mars is like, yeah, we're not separating. Nah,
Yeah,
not me.
these wings are smelling too good, Dad. But yeah, no. So we, that was one of the records that we both liked, and I went to the label and was like, I really like this record to, be one of those ones that we can reintroduce myself to the fans with. So we got started pretty fast. The treatment we got in like a week, which to the people that don't really know what that is, it's just basically like a PowerPoint presentation from the director that's shooting the video. Yeah, like basically explaining the shots that you'll be doing, or like the concept of the video that you'll be doing. And we sent that over to my guy Loris, who's out of New York, and he got it over really fast. And it was really fast. It was really like about 2 weeks we got it done. And yeah, it was cool. We went up there in New York. It was cold, really cold. It was actually a winter storm one of the days that we were there. So we had to close. We were supposed to shoot that day, but we had to schedule it the next day because the storm was so bad. But everything worked out. I think people liked the song. They liked the video. And yeah, we're just getting started. That's just more like I said, a reintroduction to me. And because I the last project I put out was Trouble in Paradise, which was 2 years ago. So yeah, I mean, it's been a while, and now it's just kind of like getting back onto the scene and trying to get the name and the brand back out there.
Back, I want to keep talking about Separated. Let's talk about what you're actually talking about in the song, because I think that it's really interesting. It's just coming from your perspective of, you've realized it's better being without this person, right? And I think that a lot of people that are in a relationship, especially during the pandemic, like really were tried. This was a really trying time for all of us in different ways. And especially if you're in a relationship. I know that my relationship got tested because, we went from saying like, let's quarantine, but we didn't know it was going to be a whole year, so it's different. And I'm happy for the challenges that it brought, because I felt like we grew together, where a lot of couples grew apart. A lot of people separated,
I was literally talking to my mom about that yesterday. That very same thing you just said. Like, a lot of people didn't make it out of that. And it's just crazy, to try to see a lot of the people that did and the people that didn't. But yeah, it was a massive test for a lot of people. And, that wasn't necessarily my situation at the moment, but like a lot of my songs that I deal with or present to my audience is stuff that I either can relate to or have been through in the past, or something that really caused maybe something traumatic in my life that I kind of like wanted to touch on it. And I always try to make people feel like they're not alone in their situations, and I'm me being that voice for them. A lot of people, and through my music and the transparency and just venting on a lot of things has been like a good therapy for me, and I feel like a good therapy for a lot of other people as well. So
no, definitely, I appreciated it. I sat down and I listened over and over again, and I just thought about that time where I might have been in a place where it's like I don't really want to go, but I know I need to go. So I think that it's really important to sit there and be like, not like, this isn't healthy, this isn't good for me or you. We're not growing together, we're growing apart, and it's best that we let it be. But taking back to, like you said, fans that have been day ones from the beginning to All Have Fallen to where you are now. You released Aura, Between, and then Trouble in Paradise, which you said was 2 years ago. You also talked about something on your Instagram. You opened up that I think is really, really important. You talked about, how important and how much you care about your music, that, sometimes that's why it does take you so long, because you get these anxieties of, what if they're not going to like it? What if it's not right, or whatever it may be? Can you talk to me about when you find yourself in those moods? And it's, I think, great that you've been able to step up to it, kind of face it, like saying like, I'm gonna let it be what it's gonna be, and let that be it. Like, what is that for you?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think just music in general, you have to have thick skin if you want to be in this business. And aside from the business, you have people that have opinions about you that might not necessarily reflect who you are as a person. Maybe it's just a song you put out and they don't like the song, but they decide to maybe trash your character or trash you, say, a lot of times, like I think that people don't believe artists are humans. They just think that we're just this, machine that just pumps out music. And it's just like, we have feelings, we have, emotions just like they do. And a lot of my peers and people that are artists that I know, we see these things that people say about things. And it's just like, you have to understand, like, the music is a reflection of us. And it's like, a figment of that, of our, whole being, so it's like, we want people to enjoy it. We want people to like it because it's a part of us, and when they don't like it, or when they, have a disagreement about, what it is to them, it's like, it can be touchy, for the artist. But, for me, it's just getting over that part of it and just allowing it to just be. It's been like a lot of like the struggle with my own thing. So yeah, I'm just kind of coming into this year with the mindset of just like, try to put myself out there as much as I can, and, trying to figure out, ways to kind of like get my face out there more. Because I feel like a lot of people have heard my music, but they might not necessarily know who I am as a person. And that's kind of where I wanted to start this year, and just kind of reintroduce myself as a person to people, and, allow people to get an insight of me as just a guy, you know what I mean? As a normal person. And, the music is always going to be there. I'm always going to be able to do that. But yeah, that's the focus this year, is just exposure, visibility, and just connecting with my audience. And the people that want to follow, then, great. The people that don't, that's cool too. But, at the end of the day, I'm just going to try to continue doing what I do. And I think that's a lesson for anybody, to just do it. Yeah. So
you got to, because if you stop your life off of somebody else's criticism or what they think is right or wrong for your life, then it's like you're not living your own life. And you said something that I think is really important. And one of the reasons why I created this cooking show, where you said that a lot of people forget that artists or anybody that's in the limelight really are human too, and that's why I created this show, because I wanted to connect and be able to share and open up my platform to special guests like yourself. So thank you so much for joining me, because I wanted to show that side, like, I don't know how often you've cooked with somebody else before, and
first time.
it's showing, like, you're human, you do things just like everybody else, and right. I do believe that the internet has created this really weird space, especially social media, because it's so easy to sit there like this and send all that hate through that screen, right. And not even think about the other person that's receiving it on the other end, they say, oh, it's just words, but no, words do carry a lot of energy and really can hurt people. Like, they really can. And I know that I've been down sometimes off of something that I read on the internet or whatever it may be, because like you, like, I'm a creative too. And it's like, we're really sensitive about what we're putting out. It's like, I'm putting my heart and my soul into something, and then here you come just trolling along and bashing.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's also really important to sit back, and, all I do now is just, I pray for them. I really do, because I think, like, misery loves company, and people are only a reflection of whatever's going on, whatever turmoil, whatever they're feeling inside, to put that out into the world, or to someone that they don't even really know, So it's like, you're going to say whatever you got to say. And every now and then, when I want to get petty and I have some time, I'm going to respond, and I'm going to make you feel real stupid. And I'm sorry, but you asked for it. You shouldn't have come for me. You shouldn't have come for me.
Right.
But listen, you are in a beautiful space. I love that you're being super open and wanting to reintroduce yourself and letting your art speak for itself, really, like, there's no more like explaining of this or that. It's like, this is who I am. This is my sound. This is what I'm going to put out. What have been some of your struggles through your career? Because this wasn't an overnight success type of thing. What are some struggles that you've battled with?
Yeah, I mean, earlier in my career, I feel like it was a constant need to stay in the race, or the race I thought was a race. You know what I mean? And, I came up with alongside the Tillers and the Kailanis and the Ellas. And, these are people that I consider peers of mine, people that, I know personally. I've had plenty of conversations with these guys, you know,
Collaborated with some of them.
yeah, off the camera, you know. So it's just like, you know, just constantly comparing and measuring success was like a big deal in the beginning.
Mm.
And at the end of it all, I had to really, you know, self-evaluate and realize like my story and my journey is my journey. And
Yep.
when I get to the finish line is when I get to the finish line. Um, so yeah, I mean, it was like it's something that I felt like constantly I thought about, but at the end of the day, it's the, you know, I have to run my race, and when I get to that goal is when I get to that goal. So I'm not really rushing. I'm just enjoying the journey at this point, you know. So
What are those goals? What are some of those goals? If in an ideal world, let's say 2, 3 years from now, you reach some of these goals, what are they?
yeah, I mean, I think it's measuring success is really, you know, to whoever the person is, you know, I feel like my success is predicated upon, you know, my own thoughts and my own, you know, goals at the end of the day. And it's like, I personally think I've succeeded already. You know, I've already done a lot that I think that I wanted to do. A lot of things that I didn't think that I would ever do, I've done. I've sold out shows across the world. I've been,
Tour.
yeah, toured. You know, I've been on a lot of tours, opening for, you know, many different artists. I've, you know, done shows in Japan. I've done, you know, shows in England and so many cities out there. And, you know, it's just like this is the stuff that I used to dream about as a kid. Like this is the far-fetched idea. Like there's no way that this would ever happen for me. And it did. So I mean, like I've you know, streams I've done very, very well. You know, millions and millions of streams on records, and like it's like a lot of that stuff is just like, you know, nothing to me at this point. It's just like I feel like I've already succeeded in my own eyes. But always, I think anybody, you should want more for yourself. You know what I mean? Like once you hit a goal or a plateau, I think you should try to hit the next one. And
Yeah.
at this point, it's like, you know, just trying to get to that next level so I can kind of increase the following, increase the visibility, grow my community, grow my tour so I can connect with so many different people. That's the biggest thing for me is I love going on tour. I love talking to people and them sharing their stories with me about how the songs have helped them and, you know, connected with them in this or that way. That's like stuff that's money can't buy, you know what I mean? And that's like reaching that on a bigger scale is always the end goal. So yeah, I mean, that's, you know, the whole thing at this point is like, I feel like I've already done a lot. Whether people know it or not, I know it, you know, and I feel good about that. So just trying to keep it going and put music out and just allow people to see my heart in it. And, you know, that's all I can do, you know.
It's definitely heard through your music. What keeps you inspired?
Life. Yeah, life. Many different things that I've gone through, many things that I've experienced or people have shared with me. It could even, you know, I feel like inspiration comes in a lot of different ways. It comes, you know, it could come through a video I saw on YouTube or like a painting I saw in a museum or, you know, it's, you know, I never know when it's going to hit or when it's going to strike, but I'm always ready for it to do that. So yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of different things.
What makes you the happiest?
Man, that's a good question. I think just at this point, just, you know, being able to do this again, you know, is like there's a point where I didn't think it was going to be possible, you know, to do this again. Or I felt like there was my career was coming to a standstill or a halt. And now I kind of just feel like, you know, the stress has been lifted off of me. My personal life is great. My, you know, career is like, I feel like it's back. The trajectory is back where it needs to be. And, you know, that's kind of the thing that's making me happy at this point, you know, so.
That's amazing. Now, the last question I'm going to ask, actually, I have a few more questions, is you dropped the single Separated. What else can fans look forward to? I know there's some people asking about, let's see, this one, this guy says, what did you choose sonically different going into this new project? Jared White wants to know.
I really it wasn't more so like doing anything new. It was more so like going back to what people know me for. I feel like for Trouble in Paradise, and I've seen this a lot because I gotta admit, like I do go and watch like reviews on some of my songs and people reacting and yada yada yada. So I mean, like when I'm bored and don't have anything else to do, I'll just see what are people saying about what I'm releasing, and I feel like the last project, Trouble in Paradise, my idea was because I felt like the sound was really starting to be saturated. I wanted to kind of move away from that. And at the end of the day, there's people that love this project, you know what I mean? But there's also me that thinks that I shunned the side of me and the thing that really got me where I wanted to be, in the first place. So getting back to that sound and getting back to, that mood and that vibe is where I want to go with this project. So yeah, just kind of reacclimating myself with that sound and reacclimating my fan base with that sound and myself again was the big thing for me, this time around.
I think that that's an important process. Like we hear this a lot where people are always screaming, and I think about this with every other artist is when people are always saying, "I want the old Kanye back." I want the old Kanye back, and when I think about this is like, I feel that this is the person that we all fall in love with, right? Like you said, this is the introduction. This was the sound of LA. This is who I was, right? From the beginning. And we want to go and experiment with a different sound or whatever it may be, that maybe sometimes people don't really like that, and I think that what I'm hearing from you that is most important is that you're saying because you want to go back to it, because you're like, oh, I was shying away. But I also think that between that process, it's okay. It's okay to create and try something different and try something new. You don't have to be boxed in to this box or whatever this is. Like you're allowed to grow. You're allowed to experiment and try things out, This is your journey.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. And like you said, there's nothing wrong with trial and error. That's what I was doing, with the last project. And this was something that I personally wanted to do. So when I do get to a point in my career where I want to switch things up and do something different, then I'm praying that, the people that are following me at that time would be open to it. And I would be more inclined to make sure that it's seen that way. Like this is something that I want to do. So hopefully you guys follow me along that journey. But yeah, I mean, just myself in the time I was in, the space I was in at that time, just wasn't a really good time. So I feel like, I'm in a better space now, mentally, physically, everything. And I'm just ready to kind of like get back into that mood and that vibe again. So yeah, 2021 is shaping up.
It's go time. It's go time, LA. It's go time. I'm looking forward to it. What's one random fact about you that most people don't know? For me, is that I've never had a cavity in my entire life. Zero cavity.
Amazing. Oh my God. That's amazing. Not me, but yeah, no, you on point. You flexing on us right now.
I got it.
So yeah, probably I wanted to be an architect.
That's what you wanted to be.
Yeah, before I did music.
At what point do you switch it to music from architect to being?
It was in high school. I felt like, I heard myself through speakers and a microphone, and I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. So
that's amazing. What were you doing? What were you doing on a microphone through speakers in high school? Were you in the studio, or were you part of like ASB making a student body announcement?
Not at all. I mean, my buddy had like a home little setup, which I won't even call a home setup. It was the most jankiest thing ever. It was terrible, but we could hear each other, rap on a little tiny USB mic. And yeah, like just hearing, like it was the "I'm a Hustler" beat by Cassidy, and he put that on, and I rapped over it, and I heard it. He played it back to me, and I was like blown away. So.
You're like, this is it. This is it. Forget being an architect. Anybody got time for that? This is a journey I'm going to follow. That is so cool. Now, the last question I'm going to ask you before I let you go is, what advice would you give to your younger self? Oh, no, I think we lost him. Oh no, I think we might have lost him. I know you guys are asking if this is the last aura. Let's see. I think we might have lost him. That's unfortunate. He looks frozen still. My other screen. You guys, I was going to ask him the rest of your questions, but I think we got disconnected. Let me try one more time. I'm really dipping my wing in this. I think we lost Elhae. I'm probably going to try to reconnect. In the meantime, I'm going to bite into this bomb-ass lemon pepper wing that we made. So yummy. I don't even like drums. These are fire. They for sure taste like lemon pepper. Let me tell you that much. So yummy. I'm waiting to see if Elhae can rejoin us. He either froze or lost connection. But for everybody that's been watching, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. Now, early on, if you didn't catch it from the beginning, we made lemon pepper wings and they were absolutely delicious. And there is Elhae. What happened?
Dude, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know what just happened. That just tripped me out.
The alien.
Dude, I'm so sorry about that.
You're absolutely fine. You know what I did while you were gone?
Ate your wings.
I sure did. What else am I supposed to do?
Dude, my computer shut off. I was like, wait, what in the world? I had to figure out what that was.
I was like, I know he's going to try to come back in here. Either his computer like shut down, the internet fell out or something.
I don't know what that was. So I apologize. But
it's all good. But I had just asked you before we got disconnected, what piece of advice would you give your younger self?
That's a good question. I think it would be, I probably would tell myself, like, there's a lot. All right, Mars. He's like,
I'm going to tell you, give me a drum set.
I think I would probably tell myself, like, there's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to go through to get to where you're trying to go to. But at the end of the day, those things is going to make you who you are, who you ultimately will be, and shape your character as a man. And just, I would just probably let them know that it's a part of the journey. It's a part of the process. So just trust it. And yeah, that's probably what I would say.
Some great advice. That is some really good advice. I'm going to take a few questions from the audience. You can read it. It's going to pop on the screen. You can read it and answer it for us.
Is it true that this is the final installment of the Aura series? I don't even know what when I announced that or if I said that or not. Did I say anything about that? I'm not really sure.
I don't know because we got a lot of people asking the same thing.
Is this the last Aura? Yeah, I mean, I haven't said the title yet, but I guess this is it. This will be it.
Okay, there you have it, you guys. I want to see if there is another question in here. I think that was it because a lot of people are asking the same question. Anything else that you want to share with us before we get off?
No. I just thank you for having me, Ayydé. I really appreciate it. And when I come out there in LA, hopefully we can sit down and do this,
I would absolutely love it. I would really, really love it. And thank you for being open to joining me and being a part of this. Look at Mars. Bye. Goodbye.
You see his palm.
Mars is like, please, just one wing.
Please, just give me one, please.
Mars, you want these? Look at these. No, really, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm really excited to connect with you in person when you're out here. You have a friend here. And now I'm just waiting for the day that we start our wing joint together because
Ayydé in LA.
We are in business. Thank you so much. I'm sending you a virtual hug. All my love and light to you, Elhae.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. Thank you. Enjoy your wings.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Bye.
All right, bye.
All right, you guys, there you have it. Here are the wings again. That was Elhae. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Cooking It with Ayydé. I'm getting really greasy, so that's how I know it's time for me to go and finish eating these delicious wings. I did cheat a little bit because I have a deep fryer. Elhae did it from just a pot. I don't know what in the hell I'm going to do with all of this oil. Like, are you supposed to keep it in here? I got to do some reading. I normally just recycle my oil, so I'll put it like in a big like glass jar, and then clean it out and use it again. I thought I was real slick, and I had this deep fryer, which I liked. It deep fried the wings beautifully and fast, so, and they're crunchy, so I'm excited about that. And I'm just going to go over the process really quick for those that weren't here in the beginning. From the top, we have our wings. I cleaned mine. I clean it with lemon juice. I drench them in lemon juice, rub them with lemon juice. And then I let them sit for about like 5 minutes in that juice. And then I dump that out. I don't wash them with warm water. But sorry, before I do that lemon juice bath, I pluck all the little remaining wing feathers that may be on the chicken because nobody wants hairy chicken. So yeah, then I just cut. I like to keep this whole little part. Some people don't like this part of the flapper. They'll just cut it right here. But the chicken looks like this when it's together, or is it this way? I think it's. How does a chicken look when it's together? I think the little wing is like this. Does that look like a wing? No. I don't know how it is, but you cut it right in the middle. Get in between that little bone, cut that, and yeah, you set that to the side once it's been cleaned. And then you get yourself 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You just dab the wing. I did about one each. Just lay it on each side. You want to dust off the excess flour, and then you put those to the side. Now, this is what happened when we did it. That's what the step I forgot. But it's fine because we completely recovered. So about half of our wings got covered in all-purpose flour with out any salt and pepper, and then the other half got the salt and pepper. So yeah, you want about I did a tablespoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of kosher salt. And yeah, put that in the all-purpose flour, and then you coat your wings, just a light coat. You don't want like a bunch of flour on them. You don't want them to be extra floury. It's just that coat protects it from the oil and gives it that extra crunch. And then you're gonna pop those in the oil at 350 for about, I gotta say I did about 7 to 8 minutes. When they're lightly brown, you want to get them on a rack, put them, or a cookie sheet, whatever you have, to put them in the oven at 350. While you have them in the oven at 350, you get your butter, and that's 1.5 butter sticks. You melt that down, and then I use 3 tablespoons of lemon pepper. I use 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in my mix. Then you mix that with half of a lemon juice squeezed into the lemon pepper, and then you get this, and then you just put them in a bowl and toss them around. I tried tossing mine, and then one flew out. Yeah, that's what happens. But they are absolutely delicious. You serve it up with, I meant to get the carrots and the celery because I actually like that. And you could get some potato wedges going to follow it up, but they are absolutely delicious. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you once again for watching. Come back here on Friday. On Friday, I'm going to have Kiera Love joining me. If you don't already know about Miss Kiera, go ahead, follow her on Instagram. It's Kierra, and I believe LUV, Kiera Love. Let's double check. She is absolutely talented. And I cannot wait to cook with her. Let's see. Yeah, so Kierraluv. And if you want to follow Elhae on Instagram and stream his music, you can find him. His name is not spelled L-A, it's spelled Elhae. And that's a reminder that I forgot to ask him, where does the name come from? What does it mean? I knew I forgot something. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah, if you want to do it in the hot sauce, there's red wings. You could toss it in that. We did lemon pepper today. But you could do whatever seasoning you want. We use lemon pepper. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave me a like and comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.